As you can see, this mantle up here above the fireplace really adds a lot of character to this home. Uh-oh. Holy sh... Oh my god, bro. I can't even get that close, but I don't want to get that close. Woo. Woo. Nope. Whoa. Nope. Nope. He's pissed. Holy crap. Wow. 50th birthday. Alright guys, so we had to go through some woods, but we're finally here. We found it. This is what we saw on maps. Off the road. Behind all the overgrowth. So yeah, they had a lot of property. I'm curious as to what the inside looks like. I believe BigBankz, Adventuring with Trevor, and XGray are already in there. So yeah, I am very curious to see what is in here. It literally feels like I'm walking through a jungle. Hello everyone, I'm Bloodrocutioner, aka Chris, bringing you another abandoned adventure today. I'm here with XGray, BigBankz, and Adventuring with Trevor. Their links will be down below. Today we are at this abandoned, I want to call it a mansion. It's a pretty good sized house, and guess what? The power is still on, and there's a lot of stuff left behind. And this isn't your typical time capsule where everything is perfectly set. It is your typical time capsule with natural decay. There's a lot of drywall, as you can see, and the light is just barely hanging on. But I'm very curious to know what else is in this home. I know that the wife died in this home, and the husband moved out around 2023, 2024, probably into hospice. They were an elderly couple. The husband was president of a Great Dane Association. I guess they bred Great Danes. There's a lot of stuff left behind, guys, and a lot of stuff to cover. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. If you like content like this, subscribe, hit the bell icon, go to Instagram, follow that, follow all their links down below, and let's get right into this beautiful, amazing home. Sitting behind lush overgrowth and on several acres of land lies this remarkable 3-bedroom, 3-bath home that was constructed in 1979, and it falls just short of 4,050 square feet. The only family to own this home was the last family that inhabited this structure. Donovan was a business major in the field of agriculture and the eldest child of a couple from Michigan. In 1952, he was on the verge of being drafted into the Korean War, so he enlisted in the United States Navy. There, he would serve aboard on the newly built USS Roulette, only to be honorably discharged in 1956. This would then lead to Donovan doing a lot of traveling, and he would eventually meet his wife, Victoria, in Colorado, and he would begin a real estate career in the 1970s. This would eventually lead to the couple moving to the Sunshine State, known as Florida. The area they would move to was rich in equestrian history and has a strong community revolving around dogs. This enticed the couple to pursue an interest in dog breeding, more specifically the beloved Great Danes they would soon cherish. Donovan would soon be a member of the Great Dane Club of America and become president of the nearby dog club in the city. The couple would hold dog club meetings and all sorts of fun, festive, exciting things that had Victoria busy with her hobby of sewing. As time went on, Donovan's health would soon take a turn. Unfortunately, on October 2022, while holding his wife of 59 years' hand, he ended up passing inside this very home. Devastated, Victoria, now in her late 80s, couldn't care for the home and soon would face a difficult decision to relocate closer to family, where she could be properly taken care of outside of Florida. Now everything was left behind in her former home, decaying and waiting for nature to slowly consume. So here we're starting off in this room. This actually caught my eye. This Great Dane. Look at this, even the cat box is still set up. That almost never happens. Usually these places are not cleaned up. Or usually they're cleaned up, but yeah. As you can see, the mold, and this was abandoned around Christmas time actually, so yeah. And we'll get to the outside later on. As you can see, the door's just busted down. I don't know if that was from the elements or vandals or something. But yeah, let's... here we go. There's a calendar. 2023. And then there's a calendar for 02. So we got a 2023 calendar and a 02 calendar. So it could be very well that either the husband or the wife stayed in here until 2023. And yeah, we're gonna shut this light off because that's definitely a fire hazard. Keeping that on. Going up here, got BigBankz and Adventuring with Trevor. Yep. Their links will be below. And we're gonna head upstairs so we're not in the way. Now this house does reek inside, like really bad. But yeah, these stairs lead down and into this room. There's no lights in here. I do not trust this floor though, that's for sure. Just take a look at the natural decay here. They didn't even have central air, they had wall units. Got some flea and tick spray. I need some bug spray. Jeez. I'm just getting eaten alive here. Another cat box over there, looks like. Actually, it looks like there's leashes. Like I said, they own Great Danes. The husband was president of a Great Dane association. I guess they bred them and probably maybe even raced them. I wonder if that's an actual pearl necklace. Lots of Flex Seal. A lot of really ornate like touches to this home. So off this little corridor from this bedroom, you got this bathroom. This bathroom's really tiny, and it smells horrible. But yeah, going back here, got like a fan forced automatic heater. So you got a heater. Look at this. I was not expecting this to just branch off the side of the room. Wow. Bunch of multivitamins just down there. There's some watches. Wow. Some dentures. Look at that. I think that's my first time actually encountering dentures inside a abandoned place. That is just wild. So yeah, walking back here a little bit more. Yeah, there's tons of bed sheets. A lot of stuffed animals here. Just clothing, all just left. Got a big bag of dog food. Wow, look at that. That's pretty. Oof. Goddamn, guys. So I was just like walking and I just realized this whole area is just falling, so I'm just gonna go away from here. But you know what? It really makes me wonder. I wonder if this is where the wife passed. Got books on body language, tips from the pros. Yeah, unfortunately, looks like those were ransacked. Yeah, we're gonna make our way back downstairs. A lot of things just laying about in the kitchen area. On the right, though, you got a giant bird cage.
No way.
That's insane.
That is insane. Now it's his turn to ring it for me. Ready, guys? Yep. Oh my word, that's so cool.
I think that's the first time I've...
I haven't heard a doorbell in so long.
Yeah.
So apparently the doorbell still works in here too.
I think that's the first time a doorbell has ever worked in an abandoned place.
I'm ready.
That I know of. Just 1 minute.
Housekeeping. Welcome to my house.
Give me 2 hours to get down the stairs.
Oh my god. Welcome to my house.
I got it.
On camera is crazy.
Yeah, you got COVID face shields. Smells like mothballs, as do most older folks' home. I don't know why that is, but yeah. Come over here and look at the bird cage again.
So I can go. It's so crazy.
The light's still on.
Everything, every corner of this house has stuff in it.
Yeah, no, there's like, it's hard to know like where to exactly look.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So nice to look at.
Yeah, that's what makes it nice. There's not an empty space.
Yeah, yeah. And it's all like actual items instead of
Y-
trash, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry guys if the sound quality's shit. I gotta like use my internal mic. Yeah, all the dishes are still up here. That's insane. As you see, I don't even have to use the light for this, but lights are still on. It's just insane to me how... But yeah, there's just dishes. Check out the Great Dane ornaments. It's such a cozy house. It really is. Here you see a walker, obviously. I'm guessing this was probably the wife's. She had mobility issues. And, you know, happens when you get older, unfortunately. Trying not to die walking through this kitchen. I like how everything just, like we were just talking about, everything has like a place in here. There's not one corner that has empty space. Look at that. They have a Great Dane. They have a Great Dane light switch. That is too cool. Uh-oh.
See this thing?
Woo. Woo. Nope. Oh, so the... Whoa. Nope. Nope. He's pissed. Holy crap. That is the biggest hornet I've ever seen. Yep, nope. Getting away from there. Not today. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn my light on for this one.
You can just pull that light out, I think.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting that this place has... Oh yeah. Wow. Get to save my light battery. That's nice. You don't get that a lot with bandos now. Guys, I would be in here for like days if I were to go through all this stuff. Like, man. This place, it has an overwhelming stench of cat urine. That is, oof. I don't like that. So yeah, you got this main corridor in the hallway here, it looks like. And you got this nice little pop-out kitchen here. Actually, it's an island, because it's not even connected. But it's a very nice setup here. Got an old whiskey set, look at that. I don't drink, but that's pretty cool. It's still in there. So I wonder if this person was living like this, because this place hasn't been abandoned for as long as I thought. Yeah, we're gonna see if this main light works. Nope, nothing. Unless it's in there, maybe. Maybe I had the wrong light switch, who knows. There's so much stuff in here. Laid Back Old Timer Association. I refuse to surrender. Oh. Korean veteran. So yeah, as you can see, this mantle up here above the fireplace really adds a lot of character to this home. Alpo. You got a little bathroom over here. It's quite the painting, or the picture. I am getting bit up so much. Okay, so we're on a hunt for the answering machine, the garage. I'm out in the wrong area. Oh, yeah, so this is a new area. We haven't been out here yet. Here we go. So yeah, we're gonna see what answering machine messages we have here.
You have 6 old messages. Monday, 11:09 a.m. Saturday, 10:08 a.m.
Hi, Dane. This is David. I need to talk to you about something that happened at the meeting the last time. It's pretty important. Call me back, please. This is David. I'm sorry I won't be there tonight. Thank you.
11:02 p.m.
Yes, someone called me from this number, and I have no idea who it is. But anyway, whenever you get this message, please return my call. Thank you. Bye.
Thursday, 7:14 p.m.
It's Liz Armack. Thank you so much for your kind card. I did receive it yesterday. Unfortunately, I'm working night shifts now. I got a new patient all days of the week besides the other patient that I have. This is going to be going on until August when school starts. But I know and just let me know when what time the meeting is, so then I can be sure to be there. But again, you know, I have this new patient that I'm...
During your call, I wanted to chat with you for a second about the lodge. Thanks, bye.
Man, guys, that's surreal just listening to messages like that. Because they were trying to get a hold of everyone that lived here. Hey, look, pecans. This garage is just so full. Wow. So much more sewing stuff over there. Wow. This garage has a really odd smell. Again, there's just, you can't look anywhere inside this home and just see one empty space. There's just so much character packed, jammed tight throughout this whole home. And all the cobwebs. This place wasn't abandoned for too long, but honestly, like, some of these decorations, some of these just, it looks like this place was abandoned for 12 years. Like,
Here's the thing, Trump announced his candidacy in 2022, November. So that makes sense for the dates that we're finding, like 2022 dates. That's
okay, yeah. Oh, okay, so the husband is the one that passed here, not the wife. Beautiful yard here. You'd come out here, there's probably a garden back there. It looked like they were trying to maybe do renovations to the home. Got a bunch of like these little statues. This cool little guy, when pigs fly. But yeah, I'm kind of staying away from the outside because I don't want to get seen by the neighbors. Neighbors are right on over there. But yeah, there's a lot of character to this house. There's a lot of like areas where like you would think that there's an empty space, but there's always something just there. Here you see one of the cages for one of the Great Danes that they owned. And I really hope they're in a good place. The giant frog, bro. I love this guy. Beautiful doors leading to the inside of the home, which still has power. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, to the left of the doors, you have this little hangout spot here. This is where you would just sit, enjoy the beautiful scenery. It is raining right now, so I'm gonna try and get a outside shot of the home eventually. But you can see how the vines have just overtaken the home. I wonder if these are all handcrafted, because there's a lot of stuff pointing that whoever lived here made a lot of things by hand. They were very crafty. You see trophies here too. Just notice that. Some knickknacks down there. Wow, this whole wall is just kind of collapsing within itself. That's wild. So yeah, coming out here, look at this jungle that you have to navigate. Like, this is so overgrown. And you can see there's a wall here that was kind of like a border for like a walkway. But yeah, this is how overgrown this home is. I am doing my best to walk here. There are holes here. And not only that, this is very tall grass. So I don't know if any Pokemon are gonna jump out at me, but you can kind of see the gate right next to the road. It's a very overcast day. I'm really hoping the rain stays away. Again, guys, this house has so much freaking character. I absolutely adore it. Once again, guys, I'm here with XGray1999 Adventuring with Trevor and BigBankz. There links to their content will be down below. But yeah, oh, and I just tripped over my camera. But yeah, we're gonna head back inside and see what else is in there, because I know I missed quite a bit. Wow, look at that. There's a keyboard in there. Oof. This room smells like cat urine to the max. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to look at in here. There's a sewing machine. Again, they're very crafty. They made their own woodwork stuff, sewing. There's a little figurine there. Wow. I can't believe that's still in there. That looks like a very fine piece of art. Wow. So this must have been like the arts and crafts room where the wife would just come in, sew things. They'd have these little barricades to keep the animals out. Bunch of magazines. They probably did like a bunch of collages and like cutouts of different things. But yeah, look at this. That turns on. Wow. That was loud. I am actually surprised that this thing still works. Wow. So yeah, this activities room. It's pretty crazy. Look at the figurine, glass figurines. There's just so much to look at here, guys. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. It's something though, electronic. Wow. There's a yearbook, 2012 to 2013. There's a bunch of cassettes underneath there. God damn, guys, I am sweating bullets right now. That's such a nice little setup. Nice little corner to do your arts and crafts. Like, that is so cool. I love homes where it's just like they designate a space to their craft. That is just really cool to me when I see homes like that. So yeah, now that we're back in the kitchen, we're gonna look in the fridge. And I'm probably gonna regret this. All right, so, oh, okay, this isn't that bad. Yo, it's still cold in here. Look at this. It's still cold in this fridge. This fridge is still doing its due diligence. Yo, that is insane. The fact that I'm probably staring at stuff that they probably just put in here before they passed is crazy to think about. I noticed this little plaque here. It says Uruguay. Yo, that hornet, the massive hornet, still buzzing around. Wow. So yeah, we're gonna shut this light off. Go in here. again, this place is just crawling with personality, and I absolutely love it. The lights don't work in this room. There's a lot of Chinese ornate things in here. Like, you got the little lantern over there. Actually, yeah, that looks like Chinese. Doesn't look like Japanese or any hiragana or kanji that I know. Got an old comic strip in there. More Great Dane stuff. Look at that. That's the woman that used to live in here. Wow, all the outfits. Kind of want to move some stuff around so I'm not stepping all over things. Wow, those photos. I want to get closer to those photos. Just to kind of give you an idea of how dark this room is. Just shut off my light. These are tiles, I believe. Yeah, these are tiles. Yep, for like bathrooms. Put them on the wall. It is just astonishing how much stuff is still in here. And I wonder how all this stuff just kind of got thrown about. I think I recognize that. See, I'm very short, so I had to use the bed to kind of levitate up and see a little bit more of this place. But you can actually see more tiles there for the, like for the walls. You know what this is? It's for sewing. This is fabric. Wow, that is, okay, so it's not bed sheets. It is fabric for like sewing. That is a lot of fabric. And that looks like blood on that pillow. Let's see, what does this say? Honduras? Yeah, Honduras. So yeah, coming out of this bedroom, I'm gonna take one last look at all the beautiful details here. I love this little turtle here. I don't know what that is. Ooh. Yeah, one last look at this bedroom. I was trying to move stuff around so that we wouldn't step on stuff, but there's just so much. But yeah, guys. Wow, look at all this just laying out. This is, wow. I literally have no other words but wow, because oh, that's so adorable. This is probably the wife and the husband, maybe the daughter. I'm trying to see if this is in the house. I don't think so. All the Great Danes right there. The husband seemed like a real character. Love to see it. Wow, 50th birthday. These pictures are surreal. You just, and this is why I love urban exploring. Like, you get to see stuff like this. You get to uncover people's memories that they just completely abandoned and forgot about. Got a Bible. It looks like just a scripture that somebody wrote. I don't think it's actually from the Bible. Doesn't have a... Oh my gosh. Hey, there's cookbooks, there's recipes. So if anybody likes recipes out there, you can just pause this and jot that down. Thank me later. Tell me how it was. Wow. That is an old photo. Wow. You see another unique light switch frame. Look at that. You can see that the power, the surge protector is still on. You got all these little figurines over here. Let me make my way over here. Wow. Ooh. Looks like they got a bunch of stuff from different countries here. What is this? Glass beads. I'm a huge sucker for trying to line up photos. If I find a photo of the house of the people that lived here, I like to try and find the exact place where they took the photo. But yeah, there's so many details. This home is, I don't get overwhelmed with exploring sometimes, but when there's so much stuff to look at, it's hard not to get overwhelmed. But it's such a good feeling to just uncover so many forgotten things. So yeah, actually coming out here, this is an RV. I wonder if they did a lot of traveling. Because a lot of people, they invest in RVs and they think they're going to use it a lot, but they don't. It's kind of like a gimbal for a camera. They buy a gimbal, and I have one, but I've probably used it just a couple times. I've had it for like a year now almost. But yeah, let's go see what's in this RV. Lil Cassie. I wonder if they had like they probably had a goat. I wonder if that was little Cassie in the bedroom on the couch in the photo. Could have been. What a cute name for a goat, little Cassie. Wow. It actually is not that bad in here. Wow. I don't trust this floor though, that's for sure. But let's be honest, there's not a whole lot to see in here. So there's a little bedroom back there, it looks like. But yeah, not a whole lot to see in here. I don't really want to chance that floor when it looks like that. Wow, what an incredible place. Take a look how nature's just taking it back. One vine at a time. What the freak? Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for this place. This place was amazing. Just immaculate in every single way. And yeah, I know, like, I still can't believe that the power is still on here. And yeah, be sure to go give Adventuring with Trevor a subscribe over on his channel, BigBankz, and XGray. All their links will be down below. And like I said, that's going to be the end of the Explore. Like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you are notified of more abandoned videos. Thank you guys so much. Take care. I'm Bloodrocutioner, aka Chris. I'll see you in the next adventure. Go shut this light off. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. Please. I mean, I don't get paid for my videos, but my video might get taken down.